$35, 70-hour battery life, wireless RGB gaming mouse by On. Is this one any better than the last On mouse review that I did? Well, stick around and find out. Hello and welcome to Wonder Dad Gaming. Of course, I am Lemon76 of Wonder Dad Gaming. Thank you for joining me today. Of course, we have another On product review for their gaming product line that we've been doing. The keyboard, the lightweight gaming mouse, the wireless headset, and now, by request of some of the viewers of the channel, real quick, if you hear a cricket in the background, don't mind it. I have a cricket that's like underneath my floor and I'm having a hard time trying to get him out. So if you hear a cricket, I apologize. I can't do anything about it. So we just got to work with what we got. So, again, viewers of the channel have asked to actually see this. These just started popping up at their local Walmarts, and they want to know if they're any good. So that's going to be today's review real quick. But first, before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the new merch. Well, our first shirt of the new merch line that's going to be opening out here really soon. So this shirt is going out to a longtime viewer of the channel. He was actually one of our first viewers who liked to always hit up our chats a lot, things like that. He was always a constant guy there. Connor, you know who you are. You always see, like I said, we always see you on our channels, and always stop and saying hi. So to say thank you for being a part of the channel for as long as you have, we're just going to go ahead and send you our first Wonder Dad shirt. This is the first shirt that we got coming up. We're going to be actually selling these probably through a Facebook marketplace page. We haven't got it set up yet. When it does go live, I will let you guys know. But this is our first shirts. This is the new logo that you guys recognize. We had this made by a designer on Fiverr. And then we have this is actually a printed vinyl that's on the shirts. We will be offering different size shirts. This one's a 2X. Will be different size shirts, different types. We're going to also be doing hoodies, tumblers, and we actually are going to offer the vinyl stickers that you see here on the PC. We're going to be offering all of those as well. So once those goes live, I will let you guys know. So you guys, if you're interested in purchasing some of our products to help out the channel, you'll be available. Now, when we do go live with the channel, I will show you all the stuff that we're going to be offering, including the tumblers and the hoodies. And of course, you guys already know what the vinyl sticker looks like. It's been on the channel for a little bit, and so you guys already know what it looks like. But I just want to share that with you. I'm kind of proud of my wife. She's helped design all that and get that all set up for us. So I want to say thank you to her. Without this channel, who knows where I'd be right now. So anyways, let's go ahead and get back to the review. And of course, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of budget review content, go ahead and leave a like. And also consider subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot. We're growing, and once we hit 500 subscribers on this channel, we will be doing a game giveaway where we will buy you a new game, your choice. And then once we hit 1,000, I've already talked with the other members of the Wonder Dads, Verdant66, Carhartt 317, and John 22. We are all going to pitch in together and buy probably one of the really expensive headsets, like one of the $250, like the Arctis headsets or the Astros. We're going to be buying one of those. We're going to put the money together, and so that's when we hit 1,000. So right now we're at like 327 last I checked. So we are growing pretty quickly, which is great, especially because we're now on Twitch as well. The more we get, the more prizes you guys will end up being. So let's go and get to the review. Of course, here is the mouse. You know, I mean, I don't do much unboxings too much anymore, just because I got things to do. See, so that's the box. It's kind of like the other box that I did on the other keyboard or the mouse. Magnets hold together. So what we're going to be doing, going over the specs real quick, and then we'll be bringing you in, showing you what the mouse looks like up close and everything that comes in the box. We'll be then going over the software, which will be very quick because it's honestly, the software is identical. Actually, you know what? We're not even going to do the software. Let me just correct that right now. do it up close, and then we're going to talk about conclusion. Because if you watch my other two on gaming products, the mouse and the keyboard, it's the same exact software. It runs identical. There's really not much. It's just me repeating something that you guys already heard. So let's go over specs really quick. So 1000 hertz polling rate out of the box, typical. Claims 70 hours of battery life. That's with the RGB off. I got with RGB on around 50 or so more hours on it, so quite a bit of time. So getting up there in like the Logitech numbers. 8 programmable buttons. DPI switch between either 200 all the way up to 7200 DPI, which is, like I said, very similar to the wired version. 2.4 gigahertz, so this it has a dongle built right in. 36 adjustable different levels, 5 physical adjustables. That basically means the 36 adjustables, that's going to be through the software and stuff. But if you just want to use it out the box without using software, it has a DPI function right on the thing, and you have 5 different levels you can choose from. Again, 1000 hertz polling rates, 16.8 million RGB color. I'm gonna get this one out of the way. I don't know if it's because this is such a new product of theirs, but all I can find when it comes to RGB with this mouse, it says you can adjust the RGB on the computer. I've done all kinds of stuff. I've reinstalled the software. I tried plugging in while running it, doing it wireless, all this kind of stuff to try to get like some kind of adjustable RGB on this. I can't find it. I don't know if they're going to be bringing out a new version of the software that's going to have that in there or what. But right now, when you turn on the RGB, that's all it does. It just cycles through a bunch of colors. So now, again, it's only $35 for this mouse, so there's some give and take here. Comes with a braided cable and is compatible with Mac and Windows and Mac. So, but a lot of the software features are only available on the Windows side. What comes in the box? The mouse, the USB-C charging cable. Thank God, USB-C. One thing I will give it to On. They're doing really well with a lot of their new products. They're changing these over to Type-C. I appreciate that a lot. To do quick start guide, and of course the CD for software, because somebody probably buys a pre-built that has a disk drive still in, but I haven't built a PC like that in a long time. So, well, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to bring you guys in close so I can show you the details of the mouse and the details of everything that comes in the box. And then we'll back again, and we'll talk about the conclusion and what do I think about this thing. So, stick with us. Let's get to it. Okay, now that we're up close, we're going to go ahead and go over all the other little things, some things they don't tell you about. First of all, weight. How much does this little guy weigh? Well, this one actually comes in at 111 grams with the dongle attached. What I mean by that is right here in the back is the dongle has a place to hide. Without the dongle, this is 110. So we're going to put that back for now. So honestly, weight-wise, this is very actually similar to the wired gaming mouse, or the lightweight wired gaming mouse that they offered that I did a review on last week. So let's go ahead and go over the overview real quick. So of course you got your left and your right, and you got, now like the wired one, there is side buttons on this side and side buttons on this side. So if you are a lefty, you actually have a nice, pretty solid option for a gaming mouse. Now also, if you notice here on the side, there is some rubber grips on this side and this side, and I won't lie, while I'm using this, I've had no issues with slipping out of my hands. This part's a little slippery, but when I'm gripping this here like that, this does a really good job of holding on to my hands. Let's go ahead and set this aside. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it on. Now, if you see here on the bottom, go on the bottom real quick, talk about things. So we got our PTF feet here, here, and here. So there's more contact points with this mouse than there was the wired mouse. Also, here's a connect button, so if you somehow lose connection with this dongle, you can reinitiate contact there. And then there's your on, which just turns it on normally. And then there's an LED on button. So if you want the RGB turned on, you can have the choice. So if you want the RGB sometimes and you don't want it, you have its options right here. So I'll go ahead and turn it on to the RGB setting. And of course, it has the same similar sensor to the other mouse, which it's a good sensor. I didn't have any issues with it. It does flicker, and I'm pretty sure that's because of the battery life. It's kind of doing that to save battery. So go ahead and flip it over. Now, actually, I'll have to do it again because the light went out. Right here on the DPI button, there is a indicator light. So this tells you battery life indicate. So green is fully charged. It's full, I believe, to 50%. Yellow is 50% to 25%, and red is 25% to 0. So now, if you notice right there, it shut off. And then as soon as I move my hand across it turned back on. So this does have a battery saving feature that basically, if the mouse isn't moving, it will shut the LED lights off to conserve battery life. But like I said, that's why I got 50 hours plus use with RGB on while I was using this mouse. But if you just bump it, bam, it's already back on. Scroll wheel, you know, actually pretty solid scroll wheel. I won't lie. Nice. Excuse me real quick. My dog was getting into something. I just had to snap at her real quick. Bella. Thank you. Anyways, sorry about that. I'll go ahead and go through the click button so you guys can hear what these sound like. So again, these are rated for 50 million clicks. Very similar to most of the other switches on the market for mice. Like I said, very solid layout. It does things that will definitely keep the battery life in check. Now, I don't know why you guys are going to see this, but this is one thing I did give praise to the last gaming mouse that I did, the other on, was pre and post travel. Pre-travel is not very much, and that as soon as that switch clicks, it doesn't go anywhere. Like, there's no like past creep. And I've had mice that have had that. This mouse on both switches doesn't have any of that. And also, this thing is solid. I mean, there's no creak, there's no rattle. I mean, this thing is a tank compared to the other gaming mouse that I just did a review on. These side buttons are really nice and clicky. They're nice size, so I don't have any issues finding them while I'm gaming. And the Type-C port, of course, here is pretty nice Type-C port. Works really well. It charges up pretty quickly, actually. I think it, from fully dead to fully charged, took me just over an hour to fully charge that up. Now, of course, we'll go over it really quick. It comes in the box. Now, it does come with a Type-C cable. Pretty decent length one, too. I mean, this thing's, I believe it's a 6-foot long cable. Gold-plated Type-C and Type-A connector ends. Pretty nice. Nice braided cable. It's about the same flexibility as the cable that was on the wired gaming mouse, but because you're mainly going to be using this as a charge cable, you're not really going to have that problem. Oh my gosh, really, Alexa, right now? You're really not going to have the issue of the flex, because honestly, if you pay attention to your little light and you keep this thing charged, you're not probably going to really have a problem with reusing this while in a match. So, and of course, the last thing that comes in the guide is your quick start guide. So that's pretty much it, what comes in the box. Real quick, I will do a comparison to another wireless gaming mouse. This is the, this one right here. This is the Pwnage Ultra Custom. I actually did a review on that one not that long ago. Very similar in design, but this one also costs over double what this costs. Of course, this one only weighs 69 grams. Nice. But performance-wise, while I'm gaming, I'm pretty close with this one, honestly. I could snap a little bit faster with this one, but my precision when I'm things like sniping and things like that, I'm actually more precise with this mouse. So that's kind of the advantage of a lightweight over a heavier mouse, is that with a heavier mouse, you can be more steady of your shot. Lightweight mouse, you can snap faster. So it's like a twitch shooter. That's where a lightweight gaming mouse comes in handy. And with more, like, if you got a little bit of time, this is the room. And of course, they're both Type-C. So that's pretty much it for the close-ups. We'll go ahead and go back up to the top. I'll give you my conclusions and tell you what I think about this and if this is worth your time and your money. So stick with us. Okay, now that we're back up top and after our lovely little close-up view of the mouse, it's time for conclusion. What is my opinion on this mouse? I like it. I straight up like this mouse. The pre and post travel of the switches, the scroll wheel is very nice, very defined. There's no side to side play like there was with the wired version. The DPI function works great. The side buttons are really nice and clicky, you know, and they're not too small. They're big enough where I can easily identify them with my thumb. Now this is like one of the first, actually no, I do have another mouse that does have rubber on the side. But I won't lie, I like it, especially when I'm getting into real heated battles and stuff like that. This holds up solid. Never slips out of my hands. Now the nice thing about this mouse, like the wired version, it does have buttons on both sides. But this one is in far better way. I mean, this is so much superior mouse. Not even went over it. Yeah, I did go over the weight. I was thinking, did I go over the weight? I did go over the weight. But the fact that this is very similar in weight to the lightweight gaming mouse, but this is being wireless, you know, there's no wires. This works, of course, with Xbox, PC, PlayStation, anything that can usually accept a mouse. This thing has had no problems running with, which is great. Don't mind that, it's just a fan running in the background, so if you do hear something rumbling in the background, that's all it is. Don't worry about it. Let's see. The RGB, it's not too overly done. It's very minimal. And the nice thing is, of course, you can switch between the two modes, which is nice because sometimes when I'm just sitting here editing videos and things like that, I don't need my RGB on, so I just shut it off. The battery life is very solid on this. Like I said, I love the switches on this. These are really nice switches. All in all, I won't lie. After the last two ON products that I did that weren't that good, I kind of came into this one a bit skeptical, you know, thinking that this probably wasn't going to be that good. I am pleasantly surprised. This is a very good mouse. If you are in the market for a gaming mouse, a wireless gaming mouse, I would look into this, especially because it's only 35 bucks. I mean, what is it? Where's my other ones? Aha, back here. I compared this earlier. Of course, I'd have to bring it back out. These ones are $80. And these are of course, these are lightweights and stuff. But I won't lie, for the price, performance, this is good. I mean, when I'm playing CSGO, Destiny, what else did I end up playing? Call of Duty, Splitgate, that's a new one out there. Try that one. That game's a lot of fun. I had really good control with this. Actually, the extra weight did help with the, like, especially when I was sniping and stuff like that. It helped me not be so jittery. Sometimes I get with lightweight mice. So, honestly, I'm just going to come out and say, if you, like I said, if you're interested in getting a wireless gaming mouse, I would definitely give this thing a look. It works really, really well. It has really good performance. It's me trying to find something bad to talk about, like a con. I'd say the only con through the whole thing, through my review process with this mouse, is the saying that it has addressable RGB, like customizable RGB, and I can't find it anywhere in the software. That would be all the cons I have for this mouse. Other than that, the battery life is great. The weight. This is trying to compete with like the Logitech G30, the G Pro line and things like that. That's where this would come in handy. And also being fully ambidextrous, for you left-handed guys out there, definitely take a look at this thing. Yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised with this mouse compared to the last one. Because like I said, the last one, I actually came out and said, don't buy this mouse. It's not good. Spend the extra money. But being this thing is only like about anywhere between $5 and $10 more than the wired one, get this one. This one is so much better. And the cables that come with it, and the battery life, and the Type-C port here on the front, buy this. I mean, honestly. And of course, you know me, I pay this stuff with my own money, so no one is telling me what to say or getting prior knowledge of my reviews or anything like that. This is all, I go out, I buy this. Honestly, this mouse is probably going to become one of my standard mice that I use while I'm gaming. So that tells you a lot, especially because I do have mice that are double the price of this thing and more. But I was very pleasantly surprised by this mouse. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, if you're interested in a wireless mouse, go to your local Walmart, pick one of these guys up. It's 35 bucks. It's well worth the money. So that comes to the conclusion of the video. I want to thank you guys for coming in, stopping by, checking out this review, checking out this video. And if you're interested in more on products, go check out my other reviews. Like I said, I did the keyboard, the wired version of this mouse, the wireless headset, the soundbar. Those are soundbar, the keyboard, and this mouse are now in my top. Like, definitely consider getting them if you're interested. The other products I haven't really had good faith in, the headset and the wired mouse. Wired mouse, I was not happy about that one at all. So, like I said, if you're interested in more reviews like that, please consider subscribing. Also, liking the video. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And again, one more time, I will plug this one more time. Again, our shirts are coming soon, so do stay tuned for them. Those are going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, when we actually get to the point where we're able to, we'll have everything laid out and ready to sell, we'll do a video, show you guys everything that's available. So, well, that brings us to the end of the video today. So thank you for joining me today. Again, consider liking and subscribing if you're new to the channel. And as always, I am Lemon76 of Wonder Dad Gaming. And as always, peace.